Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
Namo Bhagavate
Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om
Om
Namo
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 Bhagavate
Bhagavate
Vasudevaya.
Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo
Om
Om
Namo
Bhagavate
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 Vasudevaya.
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 Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurommilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kada Mahyam Dadhati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Deenabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shrivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Grantara Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki jai Shri
Jai.
Gajendra Stuti ki jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai Narayana Akhila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Narayana Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Bhagavan Namaste.
Okay, so let's continue our discussion on Gajendra Stuti, Gajendra Moksha Leela. We completed the Stuti. We're going to discuss more aspects of the Gajendra Moksha Leela. Yesterday we were reading chapter 4, Gajendra returning to spiritual world. We discussed how the crocodile regained his previous, the Purva Rupam of Huhu Gandharva and went back to Gandharva Loka, and Gajendra attained Sarupya Mukti. He went to Vaikunta. Lord Hari personally took Gajendra on Garuda. So it's a special treatment, special arrangement for Gajendra. So we're going to discuss, we're going to read the translations again and we're going to discuss more. But before that, today is Vasanta Panchami. Happy Vasanta Panchami greetings to everybody. This Vasanta Panchami.
Yesterday in India already celebrated yesterday.
So Vasanta Panchami, it marks the beginning of Vasanta Ritu, spring season. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Masanam Margashirshoham Ritunam Kusuma. In 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells, Masanam Margashirshosmi. Of all the months, I am the Margashirsha month. And of all the seasons, of all the Ritus, Ritunam Kusumakaraha. Kusumakaraha means that's the name of the spring season. This is the season in which all the flowers bloom very nicely. Especially the Kusuma, the lotuses, roses, and golden marigold flowers, So many things. You will start seeing them blooming very nicely. So spring is the season where the life is rejuvenated. In winter season, from October to end of December or mid January, like this, it is the winter time. During winter time, there is not much of sunlight here in US. In India you will see sunlight every day, but here in US you will not see much sunlight, especially in Seattle area, and you will not see the crops yielding any harvesting. No flowers, no fruits, not many fruits, not many vegetables. And also you will see all the tree, most of the trees except some evergreen trees, most of the trees, they look very dry because the season before this, in the autumn season, all the leaves are fallen. Now you will see all the trees, they're barren, they're very dry. But now today is the day which marks the beginning of spring season. The life is rejuvenated from darkness to light. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityoma amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From darkness to... So this is a prayer, this is a Shanti mantra, which is a prayer to the Lord, saying that, O Lord, please lead me from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge, from mortality to immortality. Now spring is the season we will see all these aspects coming into practicality, coming into reality. We will see transition from darkness to light. We will see transition from ignorance to knowledge. Because during the winter season, it's cold and cloudy. Your mood and mindset is also such that you don't want to do many things. So you'll have slumber, you will be sleeping most of the time. But now the active life begins now. Starting from spring season, the active life begins, and as we march into summer, that activity increases even more. So if you see in all the ISKCON temples, the deities are decorated very beautifully today. They are decorated just like Sharad Purnima or just like Janmashtami. Because today is the day, Vasanta Panchami is the day when Vasanta Ras. There are two types of Rasa Leelas that Krishna performed with Radharani and Gopikas. One is the Maharas Leela that happened on the banks of Yamuna river, which is discussed in Dashamaskanda of Bhagavatam. And today on Vasanta Panchami day also, Krishna performs Rasa Leela. This is called Vasanta Ras. This is performed at a lake called as Chandra Sarovar, near Govardhan area, near Govardhan Parvat. Chandra Sarovar, there is a lake by name Chandra Sarovar. That is where this Vasanta Ras Leela happens. You will see all the deities in all the ISKCON temples wearing yellow dress. So today in our Samamish temple also, they are decorated so beautifully. Yellow dress with a green backdrop, yellow and white garlands. It looks very grand. Today is also the day Saraswati Puja, Aksharabhyasam is performed. Because today is the day when Brahma, he just sprinkled some water and then Saraswati Devi appeared producing knowledge and speech or language, jnanam and bhasha. So today we also pray to Saraswati Devi. In many temples, they do Saraswati Puja, Aksharabhyasam. So this marks the beginning of festivals. There are so many festivals. Starting from now, there are so many festivals. Spring, summer is full of festivals. Especially within ISKCON, you will see many festivals. In fact, next Friday, we have another big festival, Nityananda Trayodashi. Balaram appeared as Nityananda Prabhu 500 years ago. When Krishna appeared as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Balaram appeared as Nityananda Prabhu. And next Friday, which is January 30th, is the day on which Nityananda Prabhu appeared. So we can see, from Bhagavad Gita, when Krishna says, Rutunam Kusumakaraha, of all the seasons, Vasanta Rutu, the spring season, is the most favorite season to Krishna. Of all the months, Margashirsha month is the most favorite. So we are in the best time of the year. Since last 1 month, it is like this. Dhanurmasa, or Margashirsha Masa, and now spring season is starting. So we are in the best season of the year. Okay. In Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, Dashamaskanda, there is a beautiful description of this Vasanta Rutu, spring season in Vrindavan. How there are different beautiful flowers, new leaves, new green leaves that are sprouting from different trees, and how the Brajavasis, the residents of Vrindavan, how they offered the leaves and the flowers, Patram and Pushpam, to Sri Krishna. Especially on this day, Vasanta Panchami day, it's a tradition to offer flowers to the Lord. I mean, every day you offer flowers, but especially today, you pick the best possible special flowers that have blossomed or bloomed freshly, and then offer to the, because these are the first, most of the trees will have first flowers after a gap of 3-4 months. They will start blooming first flowers. So you offer these first flowers to the Lord. There's a beautiful description in Bhagavatam how the residents of Vrindavan offer different flowers and leaves. So today, whoever, if you are able to go to the temple and take darshan, you would have seen beautiful decoration there. And by the way, yesterday in the temple, they put a dress and the backdrop that has strawberry theme, strawberry and different fruits. Most of them are strawberry fruits, but there are pear and other fruits also. Phalam. Because yesterday we read chapter 4, in which Lord Hari described the Phala Shruti, right? What is the benefit of reciting Gajendra Stuti? What is the benefit of hearing Gajendra Stuti? This is the only Stuti for which the Phala Shruti has been given by the Supreme Lord personally, by himself. None of the other Shrutis you will see like this. For example, Vishnu Sahasranama Stotram, Bhishmadev himself gives the Phala Shruti. Sri Krishnashtakam, Adi Shankaracharya himself gives Phala Shruti in the 9th shloka. There is Ashtakam, 8 shlokas, and then 9th shloka is the Falashruti. Mukundamala Stotra, Kulashekara Alvar gives Falashruti in 49, 50, 51, those shlokas. So like that, you will see most of the times, not most of the times, all the time, the author gives the Falashruti. But here, the author is Vasudev. Author is Vasudev, and the speaker is Shuka Mahamuni. So in 2 shlokas, Shuka Mahamuni has given the Falashruti. But then after that, Lord Hari, I think in about 10 shlokas, he has given elaborative description of the Falashruti. How to meditate on the entire Gajendra Moksha Leela. How to meditate on the Rupam of the Lord. How to meditate on the different ornaments that the Lord was wearing. He gives a list of different ornaments. Kaustuba, Srivatsa, Kaustuba, all those things. He gives different Shanka Chakra, Gada, Padma. So this is the one and only, this is the special stotram, the most celebrated Gajendra Stuti, for which Lord has given personally the Falashruti. So yesterday I was happy to see the deities in Samamish temple wearing different kinds of fruits, phalam. The backdrop is also containing many fruits, phalam. So
Today Pushpam.
Today Pushpa. Today Pushpa. Yes. Yeah. Ramesh Garu, you had something to say?
Sir, in the Narsimha Avatar also, when he appeared, Prahlada praised, when he is also giving those who are said the Prahlada's prayer, you will get this one. So that prayer is also having the Falashruti.
So who gave the Falashruti? Prahlada gave Falashruti?
No. Lord Narsimha.
Oh, Narsimha Swami gave the Falashruti.
And one more thing, when Kaliya Leela, Kali Mardana, first after battle with the Kali Mardana, dancing on the head of the heads of the Kali, and first the wives of the Kali comes and praised the Lord Krishna. Then the Kaliya will come and praise it is also Falashruti. There are so many Falashrutis in Bhagavatam. Maybe you told that some of the giving the Sukamahamuni, some of the giving the Vyasa.
Yeah. So Prahlada prayers, yeah, I'm just opening that. One second. Yeah, I'm just looking at the Prahlada Stuti, where the Lord is speaking, but the Falashruti, I don't see the Falashruti. See here, the Lord is speaking, Sri Bhagavan Uvacha. He is only blessing Prahlada, but no Falashruti. Yeah, this is not Falashruti. So in 3 or 4 shlokas, Bhagavan Narasimha Swami is giving blessings to Prahlada, saying that My dear Prahlada, I am very pleased with you. Because Bhagavan asked, Narasimha Swami asked Prahlada to ask for a boon. And Prahlada said, I don't want anything. I only want service at your lotus feet. And if I can ask one more thing, you please forgive my father. You please forgive my father who is demoniac. Even though he tried to kill me, but you please forgive me. Forgive him. Even the Narasimha Swami killed Hiranyakashipu, but by asking forgiveness for his father, Prahlada means to say that no karma should be given to Hiranyakashipu, but Hiranyakashipu also should be liberated. So with those requests, Narasimha Swami is pleased and he is only giving blessings. There is no falashruti. Yeah. So Gajendra Stuti is the only thing which has this falashruti given by Bhagavan himself. And see here, your father has been purified along with 21 forefathers in your family. See, this is the point we discussed yesterday, right? Chandrakala, are you there on the call? No, she is not there. Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
You're there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh yeah, you're there. Yes. Yeah. So yesterday you asked, right? What happened to the wives of Gajendra, and we discussed the 21 generations, right? So
Yes,
this is the
Prabhuji.
point here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dear Prahlada, O most pure, great saintly person, your father has been purified along with 21 forefathers in your family. Yeah. So like that, he is saying,
Canto, Canto.
seventh canto. Yeah, no falashruti. So Gajendra Stuti is the only thing which in which the Lord personally has given falashruti. So we're going to read all those shlokas and translations today, and we'll discuss something else. We'll discuss more points.
Shall I read, sir?
Yes.
In Bhagavata Kada, భక్తికి ప్రతిఫలంగా ఏదైనా కోరుకునేవాడు ఆఫ్టర్ ది ప్రహ్లాద ఐఎమ్ గివింగ్ యూ బూన్ ప్లీజ్ అండ్ ప్రహ్లాద సేస్ భక్తికి ప్రతిఫలంగా ఏదైనా కోరేవాడు విశుద్ధ భక్తులు కాదాలడు. అతడు సేవకు ప్రతిఫలాన్ని కోరే వణిజుడు అవుతాడు. వణిజుడు మీన్స్ వర్తకుడు, బిజినెస్ మ్యాన్. స్వామి, నేను నీ నిస్వార్థ సేవకుడిని, నీవు నా నిత్య స్వామివి. స్వామి వృత్తుల సంబంధానికి అన్యమైనది మనకు అవసరమే లేదు. నీవు సహజంగానే నా స్వామివి, నేను సహజంగానే నీ మృత్యుడను. మన మధ్య వేరొక సంబంధమే లేదు. అయినా వరదశ్రేష్ఠుడా, నాకు వరాన్ని ఇవ్వాలని నీవు పట్టుబడితే నా హృదయంలో ఎట్టి కోరిక కలగనట్టు వరాన్ని నాకు అనుగ్రహించమని కోరుకుంటాను. మనసులోని సమస్త కోరికలు విడిచిపెట్టినప్పుడు మనిషి నీకున్నటువంటి సంపదను, ఐశ్వర్యాన్ని పొందగలుగుతాడు. షడ్గుణైశ్వర్య పరిపూర్ణ దేవ, పరమ పురుష, పరమాత్మ, దుఃఖనాశక, నరహర రూప, నీకు వందనములు. తన భక్తులు పలికిన మనోహరమైన పలుకులను సంతోషించిన శ్రీ నృసింహుడు ప్రహ్లాదునితో ఈ విధంగా పలికాడు. ప్రహ్లాద, నీ వంటి విశుద్ధ భక్తుడు ఇహపరాయణలో భౌతిక సంపత్తులను కోరడు. అయినా దైత్యేశ్వరుడైన, అంటే దైత్యేశ్వరుడు మీన్స్ రాక్షస, ఈ జగత్తులో మన్వంతర కాలము సమస్త భోగాలను అనుభవించమని నేను ఆజ్ఞాపిస్తున్నాను. భౌతిక జగత్తులో ఉన్నావని చింత నీకు అవసరము, అనవసరము. నిరంతరము నా కథలను, నా ఉపదేశాలను స్మరిస్తూ నా చింతనలోనే లగ్నం కావాల్సింది. సుఖానుభూతి ద్వారా ప్రారంభ పుణ్యాన్ని ఖర్చు పెడుతూ పుణ్యవర్తనము ద్వారా పాపకర్మం నశింపజేసుకో. బలీయమైన కాలం వల్ల నీ దేహం నశించిన నీ యశస్సు సురలోకంలో కీర్తించబడుతుంది. చివరకు నీవు బంధ విముక్తుడమై భగవద్ధామాన్ని చేరుకుంటావు. అంతేకాకుండా దిస్ ఈజ్ ది ఫలశ్రుతి నరసింహస్వామి తోడు. అంతేకాకుండా నీ చరితాన్ని నా చరితాన్ని స్మరిస్తూ నీవు కావించిన ఈ స్తోత్రాన్ని కీర్తించే నరుడు కాలక్రమంలో కర్మఫలం నుండి విముక్తుడవుతాడు.
ఇది పోతన భాగవతం. ఇది
ఇస్కాన్ బుక్ భాగవత కథలు.
ఓకే, ఇది ఏ అధ్యాయం అండి ఇది?
భాగవత కథ 47. There are 2 chapters, 46 and 47. Prahlada part 1, Prahlada.
7th canto, 47th
No, not
chapter.
these are the stories, not canto.
So,
Why these books are coming?
chapter
There is a
10.
reason. In general rule, normally we had that before భాగవతం చదవాలంటే గనక ముందు దశమస్కందం చదివి భాగవతాన్ని చదవమంటారు. మళ్ళీ భాగవతం చదివినప్పుడు దశమస్కందం చదవమంటారు. బట్ ఇన్ ఇస్కాన్ Prabhupada told that though you are interested to read any, you want to pick any canto and you can read, but I am suggesting to read the books one by one in a seriatim. Okay, in the first itself
canto,
it was
from first canto to 12th canto.
it is right preface also. బాగా తర్వాత ఏంటంటే ఇవన్నీ ఎక్కడ మిస్ అవుతారో, ఎక్కడ చదవడానికి 10వ స్కందం దాకా వీళ్ళు చదవగలరో లేదో అని చెప్పి ఇవన్నీ కథల కింద వచ్చేసినాయి. కృష్ణస్తు భగవాన్ బుక్ ఒకటి ఇదొకటి ఇవన్నీ కూడా కథల కింద వచ్చేసినాయి. ఇస్కాన్ పబ్లిష్డ్ దిస్ ఆల్ ది థింగ్స్ బోత్ ఇన్ ఇంగ్లీష్ ఆల్సో, తెలుగు అండ్ మెనీ లాంగ్వేజెస్ ఆల్సో దేర్.
So 7th canto,
I will show
it
you the
has
books
only
also.
15 chapters, and you said 47 chapters, right?
Sir, there are 2 books.
Yeah. So
All the Sri Krishna's leelas are there. In this only the 21 avatars there, and these are in the story form, whereas in cantos there is in the sloka and taparya form.
yeah, so we can discuss this later. But what I'm seeing here is 7th canto has only 15 chapters, and whatever I read from 10th chapter, Prahlada, Narasimha Swami conversation, especially 9th chapter, Prahlada prayers, there's no Falashruti. Anyway, we can take that offline sometime later.
Okay.
So yesterday we discussed about lalasa, right? The intensity of bhakti. So Krishna presents different situations in our life through the via medium of gurus to intensify our bhakti. When Agastya Muni cursed Indradumna Maharaj, what did Indradumna Maharaj think in that lifetime? In that lifetime, Indradumna Maharaj thought that it was only because of his past karma that he was cursed by Agastya Muni. He did not blame Agastya Muni. And according to the description, what Shukadeva Goswami has given, there is no fault of Indradumna Maharaj. Indradumna Maharaj, he was completely absorbed in meditating on the Supreme Lord. Shuka Mahamuni uses a word, samarchaya. Archana means worshipping. Samarchana means worshipping in a proper way, in the best possible way. So Indradumna Maharaj was doing everything as per the Shastras. He was worshipping, he was meditating on the Supreme Lord properly. There's no fault. And Agastya Muni, when he came, along with his disciples, when Agastya Muni came there, Indradumna Maharaj, he was in meditation, deep meditation. He closed his eyes. He did not even realize that Agastya Muni was there. So, according to Shukadeva Goswami, there is no fault of Indradumna Maharaj. But still, Indradumna Maharaj did not blame Agastya Muni for that curse. He only thought it was only because of his past karma that he was being cursed like this. Tattenu kampa susamikshamano bunjana eva kritam vipakam. Kritam vipakam. That means my own mistake, my own karma from past life. There's nobody to blame. So that was Indradumna Maharaj's thinking in the past life. Now, during Gajendra Stuti, we discussed what Gajendra felt. When he was in the clutches of crocodile, he fought with the crocodile for 1,000 years. Initially, he tried using his own Shakti to get rid of the clutches. But then later on, as he realized that he's powerless in the water and he could not get rid of the clutches by himself, he did not blame the crocodile. He was thinking it is only his own mistake. And that is the reason why the Lord gave Gajendra remembrance of bhakti that he performed in the past life. Evam Gajendram Vyavasito. What is the first shloka? Evam Vyavasito Buddhya Samadhaya Manohrudi Jajapa Paramam Japyam Pragjanmani Anushakshitam. So Shuka Mahamuni said that because of the shikshana that he has taken in the past life, he has remembered the stuti from past life. How did he remember? Only by the mercy of the Lord. The Lord gave him the remembrance. And we also discussed why did the Lord give Gajendra remembrance of bhakti and remembrance of the stuti from past life. The reason is Gajendra did not blame the crocodile. He thought it is my own mistake. In the first place, I should not have even come to this water. Because what happened was when Gajendra is a heavy elephant body, right? When he was walking on the ground itself, it was making lot of turbulence. Everything was shaking. All the trees, the surrounding places, everything was shaking. And when he came into the water, it created some disturbance, which disturbed the crocodile, because for crocodile, the water body or the jalashayam is the home for them. When Gajendra came there and disturbing the surroundings of their home, the crocodile could not tolerate that. So that was a mistake. Gajendra realized that it's only because of my mistake I'm being in this situation. So this is what we have to, this is one of the important lessons in our practical life. Even if there is no mistake on our side. Now, if you look at Gajendra's life, right? Two lives, the past life and the present life. in the past life there was no mistake, but still Gajendra did not blame anyone. He only thought, probably this is my karma from past life. So we have to think in that way. Even if there is no mistake on our side, if somebody is insulting us, if somebody is creating a problem in our life, we just have to understand it that that person is simply a deliverer of our past karma. He's a postmaster. That person is simply delivering our past karma. He's an instrument, he's a messenger. He should not be blamed, but we should be blamed. We should blame ourselves because of past karma from previous lifetime. So that is one important lesson that we can learn. And then and all these situations for Gajendra or for Gandharva, when they were cursed by two rishis, it turned out to be a blessing for them. Because if Agastya Muni did not curse Indradumna Maharaj, what would have happened? Gajendra would have continued, Indradumna Maharaj would have continued few more lifetimes before he could have perfected in his bhakti. But when there is a challenging situation like this, then the intensity of bhakti has increased. When the important lesson is when Krishna becomes available by himself, and sometimes he becomes available by himself, even if there is no purity in us, even if there is no sincerity in us, even if there is no intensity in us, Krishna becomes available. That is called Ajnata Sukriti, causeless mercy. It is a mercy for no reason. It is a mercy without any cause. Just like, let's say, there's a temple and the temple has so many stairs. And on the stairs, some homeless people, beggars are sitting. And let's say one day, a rich man, a rich business person, he visited the temple, and when he is walking down, he randomly, let's say he randomly throws some bundles of currency to some people, randomly. Now, if you look at the situation of all the beggars, they are all the same. There's no difference. They're all sitting there and with their begging bowl, they're all sitting there. So they're all the same. But this rich person, randomly he's throwing some bundles of currency at random people. So like that Krishna, sometimes he makes himself available even if there is no intensity on our side. But here is the important thing. Now, when that rich person throws a bundle of currency randomly at different people, what is the most important thing there? That beggar, he has to catch that bundle. He has to catch that bundle. If he does not catch it, then it is lost. Someone else might catch it, or maybe it will be taken away by the rich person again. Similarly, Krishna makes himself available to show the causeless mercy in our life. When he becomes available like that, we have to catch him. If we don't catch, if we fail to catch, if we miss it, then what happens? then we have to struggle very hard to catch him again. We have to struggle hard to catch with our own efforts. For example, Yashodamma. How much she loves Krishna. It's a beautiful relation between Yashoda and Krishna. One day, Krishna showed the moon to Yashodamma and said, Amma, please, I want that moon. I want that white moon. Now, Mother Yashoda, how can she bring the moon? Actually, Krishna was looking at the reflection of the moon in the water. In a water pot. Krishna was looking at the reflection of the moon in the water pot and asked, I want that white moon. Then Mother Yashoda said, yes, okay, you want moon, Lala? I will give you. And then she put her hand in another butter pot, and then she gave him a handful of butter. And Krishna ate it. Krishna was thinking he was eating the moon. But as soon as he ate, he realized it's not moon, but it is butter. And Krishna said, Amma, this is not moon, this is butter. You cheated me. And then Yashodamma started saying that, my Lala, do you know the source of the moon? Do you know where is the moon coming from? The moon came from Samudra Mantana. When, Devatas and Rakshasas, when they were churning the milk ocean, what came first? The poison came first. And then the moon came. And some drops of that poison, they fell on the moon. And that's why you see, in that white moon, you see some spots, some black spots, some dark spots. Those are nothing but poison. So now you tell me, do you really want moon? Krishna said, Krishna went behind Yashodamma. He was hiding behind Yashodamma and said, no, I don't want. He started crying actually. No, I don't want moon. So it's Yashodamma was able to convince Krishna very easily, like this. With her love and affection, she was able to convince him. But now, when Yashodamma was trying to bind Krishna during Damodar Leela, when Yashodamma was trying to catch him and bind him around the Ulukala, it was not possible. Yashodamma had to sweat. She had to work very hard. She had to put in a lot of effort, intense efforts. She had to sweat. Only then Krishna became available. That means when Krishna is available by himself. See, in the first part of this story, when Yashodamma was able to convince Krishna easily, right? Because Krishna himself, he was convinced. He became he became surrendered to Yashodamma, and he just accepted whatever Yashodamma said, even though that is not true, right? The poison drops did not fall on the moon. That was not true. But whatever Yashodamma said, Krishna simply believed because he made himself available to Yashodamma. He surrendered to Yashodamma. So when Krishna becomes available by himself like that, it is easy to catch him. If we are able to catch, if we notice that, and if we catch him, we are lucky. But in the second part of the story that I told, Damodar Leela, when Yashodamma wanted to catch him, she brought lot of ropes from the home and from neighboring homes. She was sweating, but she could not. Only eventually, looking at her hard effort, sincere effort, eventually when Krishna let her bind Krishna, then only Yashodamma could do that. So this is another important point that we have to keep in mind while we are trying to intensify our sadhana. There'll be occasions where Krishna will be available to us, either directly or in the form of Guru, through the via medium of Guru, Krishna becomes available. So we have to catch such things. There's a beautiful shloka in Bhagavatam that says, Janasya Krishnad Vimukasya Daivat Adharmashilasya Sudukkitasya Anugrahayeha Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. So let me share the screen. This is the shloka from 3rd Canto, 5th chapter. It's a conversation between Vidura and Maitreya Rishi. So in that conversation, Janasya Krishnat Vimukasya Daivat Adharmashilasya Sudukkitasya Anugrahayeha Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. Chandrakala, can you read this translation?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. O my Lord, great philanthropic souls travel on the earth on behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead to show compassion to the fallen souls who are averse to the sense of subordination to the Lord.
Lord.
Purport.
So, no, purport is not required. So here, great philanthropic souls means like sadhus. Sadhus, gurus, they travel on the earth on behalf of the Supreme Personality of Godhead to show compassion to the fallen souls. A jiva who is fallen, who is in a conditioned state, who has an impure heart, with his own efforts, it is difficult to catch Krishna. But sometimes either Krishna, when he shows causeless mercy, ajnata sukriti, or when there is a guru who is compassionate on the jivas and he shows the path to the Lord, these are the only possible ways by which we can catch Krishna. An example of when Krishna became available and showed his causeless mercy, ajnata sukriti, is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Avataram. In Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Avataram, what Krishna has distributed is simply causeless. It's ajnata sukriti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not see any qualification of the people. Patra apatra nadeke. Patra means qualification. Apatra means no qualification. Patra apatra nadeke. It's a Bengali line. He did not see who is qualified, who is not qualified. He distributed the holy name, Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, to everybody. He revealed the Leelas of Radha Krishna to everybody. Before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, the pastimes of Radha and Krishna, they were not known widely. They were known to smaller audiences. But only when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared 500 years ago, he revealed the secrets of Radha Krishna pastimes to everybody. So what was an impossible task to achieve? What is a rare thing to get access to? That Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is none other than Krishna himself, he distributed it. That is Ajnata Sukruti, causeless mercy. So like that, in our life also, many times Krishna becomes available by himself. So we have to catch him. If we are not catching, then it is like, let's say somebody is in a dark well. They fell into the well, dark well, and they are trying to come out. Now let's say somebody throws a ladder inside that dark well. The ladder has the wooden rungs. It's a wooden ladder. Somebody throws a wooden ladder into the well so that this person can come out. Now this person, instead of climbing up the ladder and coming out of the well, if he thinks that oh, it's very cold in this well, let me use the wood of this ladder and make a bonfire. And then he starts breaking the different rungs or steps of the ladder, and he makes a big pile of those wooden pieces in an attempt to make a bonfire so that he can feel some warmth. Now, will he be able to make a bonfire there? No, because there's no matchstick. There's no fuel, there's no matchstick, there's no matchbox. So it is impossible to make a bonfire. That means it is impossible to become happy there. And he also lost a chance to come out of that well. So somebody is trying to save this person and pull him out of the ladder, but this person is not ready to come out. In Mukundamala Stotra, what does Kulshekar Alvar say? Andhasya me hrita viveka mahadhanasya chaurai prabho balibirindriya namadeyai mohantakupakuhare vinipatitasya devesha dehi krupanasya karavalambham. The Karavalamba shloka. Kulshekar Alvar is saying, I'm stuck in this dark well. My intelligence has been stolen by my senses. And I'm stuck in this dark well. Please lift me up by giving your hand. Devesha dehi krupanasya karavalambam. But when the Lord himself is giving a hand, and we are not noticing that, we are not holding on to that hand, then nobody can save us. So here, Gajendra, as we read from 4th chapter, Gajendra attained Sarupya Mukti. Sarupya Mukti means this is one of the 5 types of liberations in which a jiva gets the similar form as that of the Lord, Chaturbhuja form, and his look and feel will be almost like that of the Lord. He'll be wearing Pitambaram. So there are 5 types of liberation: Sarupya, Sayujya, Sarishti, Samipya, and Salokya. Okay, five liberations. So first, Sayujya Mukti is that Brahman realization. What the Mayavadis, impersonalists, who believe that God means light, God means some effulgence, God is impersonal. There's no rupam for God. There's no rupam, no gunam. Nirakar, nirguna. Bhagavan is Nirakar, nirguna. That is their understanding. And their destination, their goal is also to reach that impersonal Brahman. So that is called Sayujya Mukti. And then Sarupya Mukti. Sarupya Mukti is liberation and reaching Vaikuntha planet. And you will get a body or form which looks almost like the form of the Lord. And then there is Samipya. Before that, Salokya. Okay, Salokya means attaining the same planet where the Lord is residing. Attaining the same planet where Lord is residing. For example, Dhruva. Dhruva has been liberated and he has been given a separate planet, Dhruva Loka. The Lord is not present there, but Dhruva has been given a special arrangement. He got a special planet for himself. He's the king of that planet. But Salokya liberation means attaining the same planet where the Lord is residing. Like Vaikuntha planet, Narayana is residing there. Ayodhya planet, Ramachandra is residing there. Goloka Vrindavan, Sri Krishna is living there. So that is Salokya. Okay? And then there is Samipya. Samipya means becoming a close associate of the Lord. Becoming a close servant associate of the Lord. You'll go to the same planet of the Lord, but this is a special type of liberation. Samipya, you will have a close association with the Lord, personal servant. Then finally, Sarishti. Sarishti liberation. One will get opulence, the Aishwarya, the richness, which is similar to that of the Lord. You will have almost as much of the richness that the Lord has. Not equal to, but almost equal to. That is Sarishti. Similar opulence, similar rupam, similar opulence. So these are the 5 types of liberation. Now Gajendra attained Sarupya Mukti, where he looked like Narayana, Chaturabhuja form, and wearing Pitambaram and all those things. Yeah. So we can read. I want to read one purport actually. So let me go to that chapter.
I have one question, Prabhuji.
Yes.
You told that last one, Sarishti, right? Do they have the powers also, Prabhuji? Like they have the opulences, okay, but can they bless and then but they can't give moksha, right? That only Mahavishnu
No,
can
they
give.
cannot give moksha. Moksha only Vishnu can give.
But they can bless like other things, but not moksha. Or they just do service, but they look and have the opulences only.
No, even with opulence, they can enjoy that opulence, but they they cannot bless others. They cannot. They don't have powers to do things like Narayana.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So it is just like somebody in heavenly planets, Svargaloka. They have the richness compared to what is there in the Bhuloka. There is so much of richness in Svargaloka. They can enjoy by themselves, but they they don't have powers like Narayana. Similarly, even when you go to Vaikuntha, you don't have powers. You have the opulence because that was the desire of the jiva. And these 5 types of liberations, based on what one desires when they are practicing bhakti, different people have different desires. So based on what they desire, they will get appropriate liberation.
Because why I was asking is sages seem to have some powers, right, Prabhuji? Sages, they bless or curse,
Yeah.
but they are more powerful than liberated souls, right, Prabhuji?
Mm.
Sages are
Yeah.
more powerful.
Yeah. No, but in Vaikuntha, when we go to the planet of Narayana, everybody is a das and dasi there. Everybody is a servant. There are servants. Even though you have as much opulence, as much richness as that of the Lord, but still you are a servant.
It's like different level of employees.
No,
Like,
different level of, yeah. It's like president and vice president, like that.
yeah,
No, that is also not a good comparison because vice president has powers. In the absence of president, vice president also has power to sign on some documents and to make some decisions.
yeah.
But this jiva doesn't have any decision making power. No power to bless, no power to make decisions, no power to rule things. Whatever opulence he has, he will be using that opulence to serve the Lord. For example, a devotee, while practicing bhakti, if he has a desire, the other day we discussed, right, a story of a poor Brahmana. One day he witnesses the king of that kingdom arranging a grand festival and worshipping the Lord with great opulence. And he thinks that I wish I could I could worship my Lord like that in a grand way with so much of opulence. And then what happened that day in his dream? He he conducted a grand festival for the Lord. He worshipped the Lord very opulently. He cooked a grand feast to offer to the Lord. And when he was checking the payasam, the kheer, if it was too hot or is it okay to serve to the Lord, he put the finger in the payasam. It was all in the dream, right? In his mind. But he actually burnt his finger. Burning the finger, that happened for real. But everything else, he imagined a deity. He imagined offering grand, paraphernalia, garlands, jewelry, clothes, inviting so many people. Everything he imagined. Nothing was real. But the only thing that was real, that happened for real, was burning his finger. So now look at him. He had a strong desire, intense desire to worship the Lord in a grand way. with so much of opulence. Now such a person, when he goes to Vaikuntha, he will get sarishti, liberation, where he will get so much of opulence. And what is he going to do with that opulence? He's going to serve the Lord. He's going to worship the Lord with that opulence.
Can we call it as Manasika Puja?
No, it is not Manasika Puja. I mean, the poor Brahmana, what he did, yes, that was Manasika Puja. Yeah, that's an example for Manasika Puja. But when you go to spiritual world, Vaikuntha, you will be getting Sarishti liberation means, Sarishti Mukti means you will get opulence, but the opulence is to serve the Lord only.
If
Okay?
you read the history of Tirumala, in previous days, when the pujaris opened the doors and they are sensing the smell of various prasadams, already some devatas have come and they are offered that prasadams to Lord Balaji, and they pack up everything and they went there. But that aroma or the that smell is still, it is in the temple. They are noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, because devatas come in all the temples, Tirupati, Puri, all these Punyakshetrams, the devatas come. That's why in all the, not only these Punyakshetrams, but wherever the glories of the Lord are sung, wherever the Kirtan of the Lord is sung, that is where Lord also comes and devatas also come. If you notice in ISKCON temples, when they are doing arati, when the pujaris are doing arati, right? They'll be using different paraphernalia. Okay, starting with agarbatti, incense stick, and then ghee lamp, and then next water, then vastram, then flowers, then chamara. First, they will offer all these different paraphernalia to the deities. Okay, and then the pujari will turn to the opposite side and he will offer it like this, like to the sky.
Yeah, Prabhuji. I was wondering why.
Yeah, either to the sky or he'll be offering to the audience there. It's not for the audience. It is for the devatas who are present there. Yeah, because when the arati is happening, the devatas also come. We cannot see them. And we don't know when they come, right? They may not come all the time, but sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. We don't know when they come, what time they come, when they will come. That's why the pujari, every item, after showing it to the deities, they will turn and then they will show to the devatas. Yeah. Okay, so we were discussing should we read some purport, right? Yes, yeah, we wanted to read the purport. Yes. But before that, I wanted to show one beautiful shloka. So we are discussing about the shapam or curse given by different rishis and how they are getting transformed into a blessing, right? We have seen that in the case of Gajendra. We have seen that in the case of the crocodile. And we also know from the story of Parikshit Maharaj how he was cursed and then how that curse transformed into a blessing by which he got an opportunity to hear Bhagavatam for 7 days from Shukadeva Goswami. So this is a beautiful shloka from Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 12th chapter, where Parikshit Maharaj, what he's saying, Vayam Danyatama Loke Guropi Kshatra Bandavaha Vayam Pibhamo Muhustatva Tat Vayam Pibhamo Muhustvattaha Punyam Krishna Katamritam. This is the name of our channel, our group, our channel, Sri Krishna Katamritam. So this is there in Bhagavatam. This word is there in Bhagavatam, Krishna Katamritam. So what is Parikshit Maharaj saying here? Oh my Lord, my spiritual master. Parikshit Maharaj is talking to Shukadeva Goswami. Although we are the lowest of Kshatriyas, Parikshit Maharaj, he is talking about himself. Although he is the lowest of Kshatriyas, we are glorified and benefited because we have the opportunity of always hearing from you the nectar of the pious activities of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So he is taking it as a blessing. The curse that he received from from that rishi, he took it as a blessing. Vayam hi danyatama loke guropi kshatra bandavaha Vayam pibhamo muhustvattaha punyam Krishna katamritam. Now, if we go to this chapter, 4th chapter. Yeah, it's 11th and 12th. Let's see, how long is the purport? Okay, not very long. Okay. Shruti, are you still there? I saw your message on the chart. Beautiful painting on
Hare
the wall
Krishna,
behind you.
Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So I'll give the details of this painting to you later. Yeah.
Very beautiful. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Yeah. You want to read this?
Yes, sure.
Okay. So read the translation and then purport also.
Sukhdev Goswami continued, My dear king, after Agastya Muni had thus cursed King Indradyumna, the Muni left that place along with his disciples. Since the king was a devotee, he accepted Agastya Muni's curse as welcome, because it was desire of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, although in his next life he got the body of an elephant, because of devotional service, he remembered how to worship and offer prayers to the Lord. Purport. This is the unique position of a devotee of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Although the king was cursed, he welcomed the curse because a devotee is always aware that nothing can happen without the desire of Supreme Lord. Although the king was not at fault, Agastya Muni cursed him, and when this happened, the king considered it due to his past misdeeds. Tat te nukampam.
Tattenukampam susamikshamaanaha.
This is a practical example of how a devotee thinks. He regards any reverses in life as blessings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, instead of being agitated by such reverses, he continues his activities of devotional service. And Krishna takes care of him and enables him to be promoted to the spiritual world, back to Godhead. If a devotee has to suffer the reactions of his past misdeeds, the Supreme Lord arranges for him to be given only a token of these reactions, and very soon he is freed from all the reactions of material contamination. One should therefore adhere to devotional service, and the Lord Himself will very soon see to one's promotion to spiritual world. A devotee should not be disturbed by unfortunate circumstances, but must continue his regular program, depending on the Lord for everything. The word upadharan, considering, is very significant in this verse. This word indicates that a devotee knows what is what. He understands what is happening in material conditional life.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you,
So
Prabhuji,
this
for
is,
giving
yeah,
me
this
this
is what
opportunity
we,
to read.
what is that?
Thank you for giving opportunity to read this. It
Thank
suits
you.
a lot to what we feel, and then it is very meaningful in that context.
Yeah. Practical life lessons.
Yeah,
How to handle challenging situations in life.
very true.
When there is a challenging situation, it could be because of another person. If we retaliate, what happens? It will create a bigger problem. If we fight back, if we retaliate, if you want to take a revenge, something like that, it will create a bigger problem in our own life. It will spoil our peace of mind. It will create a bigger problem. If, if that doesn't mean we have to keep quiet in every situation, right? We have to see if that situation is in my control, if I can change it, if I can control the other person, if I can change the situation. If not, then we just have to keep quiet. We have to think that this is nothing but my own mistake, my own karma from past life. Yeah. Then that will give us peace. That will give us peace for that moment, and eventually we will see that it will be a blessing for us. We will see good outcome from that.
Yes,
May not be immediately, but later on we will see, after a few days, we will see a good outcome from that. Just like how Gajendra, he was cursed and he tolerated it, and then very soon he got a elephant body, and then in that life he got liberated and he went back to Vaikuntha.
Like in Dhruva also, he was not treated properly. His mom suggested to pray to Vishnu rather than retaliating.
Yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah, his mother said, I'm helpless, I cannot do anything. So she's an intelligent mother. She knows that she cannot change the situation. She cannot convince her husband to make him, to have to have Dhruva sit on his lap. She knows that she could not convince him. That's why she told his son Dhruva that you go and pray to Narayana. Okay. So it's 10 o'clock. Monday we will read the entire chapter again, all the translations, and maybe we can read the shlokas also. We can read the shlokas and translations and some more discussion. Probably Monday, Tuesday, I think we can finish this entire Gajendra Moksha Leela, and then starting from Wednesday, we'll start either Mukundamala Stotra
Vishnu.
or I'm also thinking of Kunti Stuti, but I know we all want to do Mukundamala Stotra. Many people want to do Mukundamala Stotra. So maybe we'll do combination of both. Um, we'll see. I am still, in two minds actually. We'll see how it goes.
Sir, Vishnu Sahasranama, you put today's date, na?
Today means for us, it is still Friday, so tomorrow, Saturday, Vishnu Sahasranama Saturday, tomorrow, which
Ours is
is
Sunday.
night for you. Which is night for you.
Okay.
So it will be tomorrow morning for us, 9:30, which is tonight, 11 o'clock for you. Saturday night, 11 o'clock.
Today, in
Today
India,
only.
okay.
Yeah, in India, today only. Today night, 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Every day or it is starting, every day you are chanting?
It is starting first session, but only once a week.
Once a week. Okay.
Yeah. We will do the Parayanam, Vishnu Parayanam, and then understand the meaning of all the names.
Okay.
So this will go on for next 6 months, 1 year, like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, I was thinking one thing, Prabhuji.
Mhm.
We are reading, we first started with Rukmini prayers, then Mukuntamala and our Gajendra Stuti. All are by kings or princes, like royal family only, Prabhuji. Even Kunti Mata.
Yeah. Parikshit Maharaj, these are all Ambarish Maharaj, Dhruva Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj.
Prahlad, correct.
Yeah. These are all great personalities. Yeah. Except Sudama. Except Sudama.
Yeah, and he also became.
Ultimately, he
Yeah.
he got the palace, but he did not live in the palace. Next to the
Yeah.
palace, he made a small hut and he started living in that.
Yeah. So many kings, like you told about another king for Namaskar, you told one example. So though they are
Ah,
so high in power, money, everything, they are very devoted. So
yes.
very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. In the ancient times, all these kings, they were called Rajarshis. They are king as well as saintly people. Raja plus Rishi. Raja Rishi. Saintly kings. Because if the king of a country, if he is saintly, then everybody will follow that. The praja of the kingdom, they will also follow the same thing. Yadyad acharati shrestha taddad evetaro jana. Sayat pramanam kurute lokas tad anuvartate. Whatever great men do, the common men will follow. Yata raja tada praja. That's why Krishna, for the first time when he spoke Bhagavad Gita, who did he speak to? He spoke it to King Vivaswan, the sun god Vivaswan. He's the king of sun planet. Why did he speak to sun god? Because the sun planet, it is the greatest planet of all the planets. Sun planet is the greatest planet. It is the most powerful, and it is like the king of all planets. So if Krishna teaches Bhagavad Gita to the king of the most powerful planet, then everybody else within that same planet, everybody will take that instructions. And not only that, all people from all other planets also will try to follow that path.
And one more thing is that he is ruling all the people without any discrimination. That's why this knowledge has given to the kings. They are called as kings. King is treated as Bhagavan for the people.
Yeah.
The same meaning was coming to the 9th chapter, Rajaguhya Raja Yoga also. This second sloka, second sloka.
Yeah, Rajavidya,
Yes.
Rajaguhyam, Pavitramidamuttamam. Yeah.
And Rajas will give it to the Pandits. Please pass on to the needy people in the
Yeah.
temples and all these things.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, with your permission, I would like to add one or two sentences.
Yeah.
You used the word, you recall the name of Nityananda Swami, and also you tell that how to catch Krishna.
Mm.
Nityananda Swami, he is having the 12 pious names.
Mm.
Those names were given by the Srila Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya Ananda. Has given the 12 names, so he himself written and he himself read the names of Nityananda Prabhu.
Mm.
Nityananda, Avadota, Gauranga, Pada, Nanda, Ananda, Prabhu, Swami, Goswami, Chaitanya, Vallabha, Vallabha. And he also told that daily you read the 12 namas. Why we read the 12 namas?
Mm.
To catch the Krishna, it is very difficult. Through Radharani, you can catch him to some extent.
Mm. Yeah.
To catch the Radharani, you can read this 12 namas.
Mm. So, okay, these are not the names of Nityananda Prabhu, but Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya.
He has written and he has declared.
Yeah.
But in
Okay.
one class, I have written the notes. When you told, immediately I picked the notes and I shared my information.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just like how we have Dwadasha Nama, right?
Yes, yes. And one more thing I would
Keshava,
like to share.
Madhusudana.
You remembering the churning of the that Parvatana,
Samudra.
Kshetrasagar Madana.
Mm.
And I noted from the one of the discourses, there are many items, but 14 items are the important. Come out from the churning. Halahalam, Kamadenu, Airavatam, Uchesravam, Kaustubaratnam, Parijata Vrusha, Surabhi, Moon Chandra, Goddess Lakshmi, Panchajanya Sanka, Dhanvantari. Dhanvantari means Ayurveda.
Yeah.
Amruta Kumbham, Kalpavruksham, and Apsarsas. These are the 14 things come out from the, but it will go to the various places. Some has taken Indra, some has taken Vishnu.
Yeah.
Just like.
Now we can add 15th one also, moon.
Moon, I read
Yashodamma
the moon,
told-
Chandra. I read the moon, 14.
It was there in the list. Moon is there?
Moon is there.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
Anyhow,
Okay.
it is in the our Bhagavatam also, Kshetrasagar Madana. Whether we will cover or not, that is a different thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Okay. We pause here. Mangalam Kausalendraya Mahaniya Gunatmane Chakravarti Tanujaya Sarvabhaumaya Mangalam.
Thank you,
Grandra
sir. Thank you.
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam ki
Jai.
jai. Shri Gajendra Moksha Katha ki
Jai.
jai. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
jai. Narayana Akila Guru Bhagavan Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay. Thank you everyone for joining. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.